Allow this to be your oasis, a little bit of a getaway from anything COVID related. So feel free, hope you lit a couple candles for yourself and just made some space for you tonight. Let's get started in a seat. Let's have a seat on our heels, okay? If that feels okay for you, if you need to sit on something, if you've got a block or you want to sit on a pillow, feel free to do that. We're going to hang here for a couple minutes, so feel free to make yourself comfortable. And then let's take Adi Mudra. So wrap your fingers around your thumbs and just place your fists on your lap. And then allow yourself to just start to settle in. Settle on to your mat, into the room that you're practicing, your space. Just bring your presence here. Knowing that for the next 60 minutes, you have absolutely nothing else to do and nowhere else to be. Find a tall spine as you sit, stacking shoulders over hips and your head over your shoulders. And as you find that strength and stability, notice the spine, how tall you feel, how stable. And then as you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax, your arms to relax, your legs, your jaw. And take a breath in through your nose and an exhale out your mouth. Good, and again, breathe in through your nose, start to fill up the belly, and exhale out the belly. Again, breathing in, feeling the belly expand, and allowing it to contract or deflate as you exhale out. And then expand the breath. Start to feel the breath as you inhale, expanding into other parts of your body as well. And as you exhale, release any tension that might be in those areas of your body. Again, breathing in, allowing the breath to take up every bit of space of you. And as you exhale, release anything that needs to be released. As you continue to breathe, notice where there might be tension or where you might need to release something, whether that's in your neck with the exhale or your jaw or your chest. Again, allow the inhale to replenish and allow the exhale to release. And just take a couple more breaths in that fashion. Really filling up and really letting it all out. One more time, filling all the way up, all the way to your toes, feeling that breath in and exhaling it all out. Good, and then come back to a regular breath, not controlling or shaping it at all. And just pause to notice how you're feeling emotionally or energetically. And take one more big breath in through your nose and a big exhale out. Good. And releasing any of those feelings. Once again, bring your presence here. Let any emotions or distractions, let them go. and just be here. And let's go ahead and blink open our eyes. On the inhale, we'll bring the arms up. And as you exhale, seated twist to the right. So place your left hand on top of that left knee or thigh. Feel that height still in the spine, growing up out of your waist through the top of your head. Good. And then on the inhale, come back to center. And exhale, seated twist to the left. And once again, take that right hand and use it as leverage to help you twist a little bit, still maintaining a nice tall spine. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, maybe twist it just a smidge farther. Good. Let's inhale back up to center and take it back and forth a couple times. Exhale, twist to the right. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist right. Good. And then inhale back center. And exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale back to the center. And release the arms down. Good. Let's take the knees wide now. Leave the big toes touching and move into child's pose. So allow the torso to come down towards the floor or your mat. And then reach your fingertips way in front of you. Feel the nice stretch in the shoulders. Now a little bit more in the hips. And as you inhale, reach the fingertips a little bit farther away. And as you exhale, allow the hips to get a little bit heavier. Good. All right, now imagine you have a tennis ball or a baseball underneath the palm of each hand. So now it's just the fingertips touching. You're still in child's pose, arms extended, the elbows straightened, the fingertips simply touching the ground. And then I want you to push your fingertips into the floor. Activate the upper back and the shoulders. Really press into the ground. Push, push, push. Good, so nice. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, release that pressure. Allow the arms to simply relax. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. And then slowly push your way up into tabletop position. We'll warm up the spine with a few cat-cows. So on the inhale, cow pose, right? Arch the back, lift the head and tail, open up the collarbone. Good. And exhale, cat pose, round your back. Press the floor away with your hands and shins. Good. And again, inhale, cow pose. Let the belly just drop. And then exhale, cat pose. Now pull the navel towards the spine. Press the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Good. And then continue at your own pace, moving between cow and cat on your own time with your own breath. Just remembering to keep the breath lasting as long as the movement, and allow the movement to take as long as your breath. So you really feel the connection of body and breath, movement and breath. Good. Taking it one more time through. Good. And at the end of the next exhale, we'll return back to a neutral tabletop. Now I want you to tuck your toes underneath you and then lift the knees up off the floor, about an inch, maybe 2, but really push into the floor. Yes. Good. Firing up that core, pull the navel in, press the floor away. So good, everyone. Hang in there. All right, now step the feet back into high plank. Yes, still warming up that core. Good, take a breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Of course, our first down dog, I encourage you to bend your knees. Reach the tailbone way back as you press your hands into the floor. Good, so nice. Take a breath in, fill up the rib cage, and exhale it out. Good. All right, then on the inhale, we'll come back to tabletop. Take the knees wide, and as you exhale, child's pose. Allow the hips to sink once more. Reach the arms up and away. Good. All right. Then on the inhale, let's rise up onto our knees and bring our arms up overhead. Good. And then exhale back into child's pose. Good. All right, then on the inhale, come forward into tabletop. And then on the exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Then on the next inhale, come back to table, onto all fours. And exhale, child's pose, sink the hips back. Good, let's take that breath to movement. So inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale back to child's pose. Good, inhale up to table, onto all fours. And exhale, down dog, reach the hips up and back. Good, inhale back to table, nice strong spine and back. And exhale, child's pose. Reach the hips down. Good, once again, inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale back to child's pose. Good, inhale to table, onto all fours. And exhale, down dog, lift the hips up and back. Good, inhale back to table. And exhale, child's pose. Good, let's just take it halfway through. So we'll inhale up to table. And exhale, down dog. Good, let's stay there. Take a pause, a nice breath in, and an easy breath out. Good. All right, let's move on. So we'll inhale the right leg up, and let's open up the hips. So bend your right knee and reach your right toes way to the left wall. So past your left hand, reach that way over. Good. Then inhale back to three-legged dog, straighten out the leg, squeeze it. And exhale, take a low lunge. Bring your foot between your hands, drop the back knee, and rise up Anjaneyasana. Yes, good. Allow the hips to just get heavy. Reach the arms up. Still rest your shoulders down your back. Good, really nice. All right, now take your left wrist with your right hand and take a side stretch. So reach up and over to the right. Good, nice side stretch. Good, inhale back up to center and exhale, let's take half split. Reach the hips back, chest goes forward though. Good, and you can always bend the right knee or keep it straight. If you've got blocks and you want to lift the floor up a little bit, feel free to do that. Your practice. You do what's best for you. Good. All right. Then let's inhale back to Anjaneyasana. Bring the hips forward. Awesome. Then on the exhale, take your hands to the inside of your right foot. And if you need to scooch the toe heel of the foot over to the side a little bit, feel free to do that. Okay. All right. Then from here, let's tuck the back toe and reach the heel back, lift the knee. Good. So we've got a bit of a wide lunge. Now leave the left hand down on the floor and inhale, easy twist, reach the right arm up. Good. Now as you reach the right arm up, think of sinking that right hip down and reach the left heel back. So right arm up, right hip down, left heel back. Good. All right, on the inhale, take that right hand and bring it by your ear and look forward. Then on the exhale, back to your easy twist. Good, inhale, reach it forward, gaze follows, and exhale, twist. Good, let's take it 2 more times. Inhale, reach forward, And exhale, twist. Stack the shoulders. And inhale, reach forward. And exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, reach forward, bring the arm down. Step back into a high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, really nice. Hang there for a breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, let's do the other side. So now we'll inhale the left leg up and open up the hips. So once again, bend the left knee and reach that foot way to the right. So make sure there's weight in the left hand, pressing down. Good. Then inhale, straighten that left leg, squeeze it, and exhale into that low lunge. Good. Drop the back knee, flip the foot, and rise up Anjaneyasana. Good, really nice. Once again, just allow the hips simply to settle in. Beautiful. So strong, everybody. All right, now this time, grab the right wrist and reach up and over, take a side stretch. So you're reaching over the side of your bent knee. Good. Good, so nice. And then inhale back up to center and exhale, half splits. Once again, the hips go back, reach the chest forward. Feel free to flex the foot as well to stretch the calf. Good, and once again, bent knee or straight. Doesn't really matter, just looking for that nice stretch in the hamstring. Good. All right, let's head back to Anjaneyasana, the hips shift forward. Good, then take your hands to the inside of the left foot. And if you need to toe heel that left foot over to the left a little bit, feel free. And then we'll tuck the back toe, lift the knee, leave the right hand down on the mat, and inhale, easy twist, reach the left arm up. But now, just like before, as we reach the left arm up, we drop that left hip down a little farther. And then reach the right heel back. Good. So again, left arm up, left hip down, right heel back. Awesome. So strong, everybody. All right, on the inhale, reach your arm forward, let your gaze follow. Good, and exhale, easy twist. Reach the arm up. Good, inhale, reach forward, gaze follows. And exhale, twist, stack those shoulders. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, twist. And inhale, reach forward. Good, and exhale, twist. So nice, everybody. Inhale, reach forward. Drop the hand down. Good, step back into that high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in. And a breath out. Good, let's go ahead and bend our knees. And at the end of the exhale, come to the top of your space. We'll inhale to a halfway lift, flatten the back, right? Reach the tailbone back, the head forward to lengthen the spine. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together down your back. Take a breath in and exhale, forward fold. Good. Once again, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. So sit low in your chair, right? Pull the abs in to support the lower back, weights in the heels. Good, everybody. Can you go down a little bit lower? I knew you could. Take a breath in and exhale, open arm twist to the right. So bring the right hand back, left arm forward. Good. Inhale back to center and exhale, twist left. Good. Once again, reach the hand back. Good, awesome. Let's do it again. Inhale, chair, and exhale, twist right. We won't hang as long. Good, inhale back to center, and exhale, twist left. Good. All right, inhale back to center, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold again. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead, and exhale the arms down. Good. All right. Let's take the feet about shoulder width distance apart. We'll start with the arms by our sides. Good. And then on the inhale, let's rise up on our toes and bring our fingertips to the opposite shoulder behind us. Good. Then on the exhale, we'll return our arms back down and the heels to the floor. Now we'll take a breath to movement. So inhale, rise up. Now think of lifting the chest. Yes. And exhale it down. Good. Then inhale back up again. And exhale it down. Awesome. Inhale again. And exhale down. Good. All right, let's take tree pose. So we'll root down first through the right leg. Right leg. And then take your left foot alongside your leg. Good. Anywhere you'd like, just don't rest your heel on your knee to force it that way. We'll start with hands at heart center. Press your standing leg into the floor. Good. Rise up. Find a spot in front of you, that drishti. Zone in on it. And then as you're ready, go ahead and take your branches someplace, anywhere you'd like. Still breathing. If you're feeling pretty well balanced, maybe you look up at the sky. Maybe you even blink your eyes closed just for a moment. Awesome. One last breath in. And exhale your hands back to heart center. Release that left foot down. Good. Other side, rooting down through the left leg. Take the right foot to wherever you did on the first side. Once again, press into the standing leg. Get nice and tall. Hands at heart center. Find your focus. And then as you're ready, once again, take your branches someplace. Maybe it's someplace different this time. Maybe it's the same. It's your tree. Doesn't matter to me or anybody else. You do what you want tonight. It's all about you. Continue to breathe. Take the breath in. And as you exhale, return your hands to heart center and release that right foot down. Good. All right. Let's take our feet a little bit wider. Okay. And we'll take our hands behind our head. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to make big circles with our torso. Okay. So we're going to take it down and then all the way back up again. Okay. So let's go to the left first. So as you exhale, come down all the way and then circle back up again. Good. Let's do it again. We're going to do it 3 times and all the way back up. And a 3rd time to the left and all the way back up. Good. Now pause and let's go the other way. So now take it to the right and down and up on the left side. As if you're making a big 3-dimensional circle. Good. Just 3 times. Good. And then come back to center. Hands to the waist. Puff up the chest. Feel free to look up at the ceiling. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Visarta Padottanasana. Let your head hang, your arms. Good. And just pause here. Maybe you rock the weight into the ball mounts of your feet towards your toes. Good. All right, let's take our hands to our waist. Flatten the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then pressing into the toes, rise back up again. Good, really nice. All right, step your feet together. Let's head back to the front of our mat. We're going to do one more thing, and then we'll pause for our water stop. Okay? All right, so inhale the arms up and exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale to that halfway lift. And on the exhale, you can take a chaturanga or step back into high plank and then immediately to downward facing dog. Whatever you choose is fine. Good, breath in and breath out. Good, and let's lift the right leg up, inhale. And on the exhale, take a lunge. just a regular lunge. Good, then on the inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Good, now sink into that knee. And look down, make sure you can see the first two toes so that you know your knee is stacked over your ankle. Good, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Awesome. All right, on the inhale, let's straighten the front knee. And exhale, bend it. Good. Now let's straighten. Keep it straight. And on the exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Think of stacking shoulders, right? Good. And then inhale back up. And exhale, bend the knee. Let's take that breath to movement. So inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, Trikonasana. Good. Inhale back up. And exhale, bend the knee. Good. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, triangle, Trikonasana. One more time through. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Good. Inhale back up. Now stay here for the exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down to a lunge. Good. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take the breath in and the breath out. Let's do the other side. So we'll lift the left leg up. And exhale, take your lunge once more. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Good. Pause here once again. Really sink into that knee. Shoulders stacked over hips, right? Not leaning forward, but nice and stacked. Awesome. Good. All right, inhale, straighten the front knee. And exhale, bend it. Good. Now inhale, straighten. And exhale, Trikonasana. Reach forward, tick-tock the arms. Pause here. Get that feeling of triangle. Good. All right, inhale, back up. And exhale, bend the knee. Let's take it breath to movement. So inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, Trikonasana. One more time. Inhale, back up. And exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, Trikonasana. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, reverse it. Good. And exhale, cartwheel it down. Once again, take your plank or chaturanga. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Really nice, everybody. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Then go ahead and bend your knees. And at the end of the exhale, come to the top of your space. Inhale to that halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale the arms down. Good. All right. Go ahead and pause. Grab a sip of water. I think I'll grab some too. If I can find it. There it is. All right. All right, and for those of you who've been following my 30 days of COVID chaos, I swear when I looked at the weather, the sun was supposed to shine today. So I wasn't trying to pull a fast one on you, but I swear it was. So maybe we'll have to combine tomorrow, do 2 in 1, right? Since we couldn't quite feel the warmth of the sun on our face today. So, all right. All right, I'll give you another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll get started again. All right, all set? Okay, let's get back at it. So let's come back to the center. Let's take Garudasana. So we'll inhale the arms up. And on the exhale, Garudasana on the right. You'll take the right arm underneath. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always take the bear hug. Right leg up and over. Twizzler the legs together. Start to sit down. Remember, squeeze everything into the center. Right? Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then think of lifting the elbows to the height of your shoulders. Good, really nice. Hang in there. Keep breathing. Good. All right, inhale, unwind, reach the arms up. And exhale the arms down. Good. All right, other side. So inhale the arms up. And exhale, Garudasana on the left. So you bring the left arm underneath. And therefore the left leg up and over. Twizzler the legs together, start to sit down. Good. Once again, bring the elbows to the height of the shoulders. Pull everything into the center. Good, really nice, everybody. Hang in there. If you come out of it, pop right back in. Good. All right, inhale, unwind. And exhale the arms down. Good, all right. All right, so let's inhale the arms up. Take a couple half sunays, exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flatten the back. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good, inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale the arms down. One more time, inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. And inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good, inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale the arms down. Good. Let's work our way back down again. So we'll inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And on the exhale, let's come to tabletop position. So come on to all fours. Good. And then let's make big circles with our torso. So you're going to bring the hips way to the left. And then come way forward. Bring them way to the right. And then way back over your heels. Again, taking it to the side and forward, to the other side and back. Good, make big circles. Should feel really nice in the outer hips, maybe even the IT band, maybe even your wrists as you come forward. Good, then go in the opposite direction. Good. Good. Good, and then come back to center. All right, and then let's come on to our toes and take Malasana. So with the Malasana, you want to squat down really low. Try to get your heels to the floor and your knees up towards your armpits. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you can always sit on a block, okay? And if that's not available for you, then just try to sit as low as you can with your heels down. Okay, and just pause here. Take a few breaths. Good. So nice. All right, let's take a bit of a twist. We'll bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, and exhale back to center. Good, and then take it the opposite direction, left arm up, and exhale back to center. Good, and then from your Malasana, let's go ahead and take the hands down, lift the hips up for a forward fold. Pause here, and then toe heel your feet together And on the exhale, take ball pose, squat and curl. Good, so make a nice tight little ball. Maybe you even bring your forehead to your knees. Wrap your arms around your shins. Good, breathe into the upper back. Fill it up. And exhale it all out. Release the stomach. Good, one more time. Inhale into the upper back. And exhale out the belly. Good. Then go ahead and have a seat on your mat. And let's take Navasana or boat pose. So remember with Navasana, you want to start to lean back, okay? But as you do, still keep the chest lifted and the back long. Then maybe you lift your feet. Maybe you lift your arms. You don't have to do both. You can take one or the other. Either way, just still remember, lift the chest up. Yeah, good. Nice. Hang here just a couple more breaths. So good. All right, now on the exhale, we're going to slowly lower down to our backs. Good. Yes, awesome. All right, just pause here, take a breath. And then roll onto your stomach. Okay, let's do a couple things for our spine this evening. So we'll start in Sphinx pose. Okay. So remember in Sphinx, the elbows are directly below the shoulders. And you press your forearms down into the floor to lift your chest. And then create that extra space between the hips and the lower ribs by pulling your heart forward. Reach your heart through your arms. Good, yeah. All right, now bend your knees and let's make big circles with our heels. Good. Rotating the thighs. Good, and then go in the opposite direction. Good. And then bring it down. Let's take a version of locust pose. So we'll tee out the arms. Take the gaze down a little bit more than up. Take the exhale out first, and then inhale locust pose. So we'll lift the arms and the legs and the chest. Good, expand everywhere. Spread out. Good, lift your head and your heels. Take one more breath in, and exhale, slowly lower down. Go ahead and rest one cheek on your mat, or place your forehead on your hands, whatever's most comfortable for you. Good. All right, let's do one more version. This time what I'd like you to do is take your hands behind your head as if you were doing crunches. Now, whether you interlace your hands or not, it's up to you. Okay, take the exhale out first, and then once again, inhale, lift up. Okay, I want you to think of reaching the elbows way to the sides. Okay, so that you're not forcing weight on your head. Lift the head, the chest, the legs still. Maybe you get your thighs up off the floor. Yes, so good. Take one more breath in, and exhale, slowly lower down. Maybe you rest the other cheek on your mat. Let your arms go wherever's comfortable. Good. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll back onto our backs again. Okay. And let's take figure 4. So let's stamp our feet into the floor. We'll cross the right ankle over the left knee. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh and pull that left knee in towards your chest. Good. Make sure that the right foot is flexed. Good. And just pause here. Good. And then slowly release that. And stick the right foot up at the ceiling. Let's go ahead and make big circles with the toes. Good. Good, and then go in the opposite direction. Finding that full mobility of the ankle. Good. Good, and then slowly let that leg go down. And then let's switch sides. So we'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Pull that right knee in towards your chest. Once again, make sure that the left foot is flexed, just to protect the knee. Good, continue to pull that right knee in towards your chest. Have a nice stretch in the outer hip, maybe even the hamstrings or the glutes. Good. And slowly release that. We'll stick the left foot up at this towards the ceiling, and once again, make big circles with the ankle. As if there's a big marker at the end of your big toe, and you're trying to make as big a circles as you can. Good. Go in the opposite direction. Good. All right, and then slowly let that leg go down. And then let's take a few forms of bridge. So we'll start with a static bridge, okay? Feet on the floor, arms alongside you. Good. All right, take the exhale out first. And then on the inhale, lift the hips up, press your heels into the floor, tuck your shoulders underneath you, toggle them underneath. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your back and really lift those hips up nice and high. Feel the glutes engage. Good. Good, really nice. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly come down one vertebra at a time until the tailbone hits last. Good, pause here. Good. All right, now let's take dynamic bridge. Remember dynamic bridge, we do it to a count of 4, right? We lift the hips up, bring the arms up overhead, and on the exhale, we return back down. Okay, let's do that 3 times together. Okay, so here we go. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to do a version of that, but what we're going to do is roll onto our sides. So I'll show you first. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll roll onto the right side and just lift the left arm up. So you'll roll like so and reach the left arm up. So you're literally laying on top of the right shoulder and then come back down again. And then the next one, you'll lift the right arm up and roll onto the left side of your body and then come back down again. You'll start to notice the strength of your legs, yeah? All right, so let's do that together. We're gonna do it 3 times each side, okay? So here we go. All right, inhale up, lift the left arm up, roll onto the right side, and exhale as you come back down. Good, inhale the right arm up, roll onto the left side, even the left side of your face, and then come back down again. Good, again, inhale, lift the left arm, and exhale back down. Good, and then reach the right arm up. And exhale back down. Last time each side. Lift the left arm. And exhale back down. Good. Lift the right arm. And exhale back down. Good. Just pause here. Take a breath. Good. All right. Let's take a nice morning stretch, yeah? So reach the arms way overhead, the legs nice and long. Good. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Still stretching. Good. Another breath in and another breath out. Good. All right. Last breath in. And on the exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Good. Let's make little circles with our knees. Good. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. All right, let's just do a quick twist. So tee out the arms, leave the knees up, parallel the shins to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, drop the knees all the way to the left. Good. Both shoulder blades on your mat. If it feels okay on your neck, look over your right shoulder. And just simply rest into this twist. Allow yourself to wring something out. Good. Nice. All right, and then we'll inhale back up to center. Reestablish the shins so that they're parallel to the ceiling. Breath in and exhale, drop them straight over to the right. Good. Look over your left shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Good, and just enjoy that twist. Relax the back. Relax your left shoulder. Good. And inhale back up to center. Good. And let's take a happy baby pose. Put the knees to the outside of the rib cage. You can just grab onto the backs of your thighs if you'd like. Your toes are available, or your feet. Feel free to grab those. And just rock a little bit from side to side. Good. All right, really nice. We'll come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest one last time. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze for making time for you and your mat and your breath. Take one more big breath in, feel it all the way through your back. And then as you exhale, take final Shavasana. We'll take up lots of space. Let the legs go long and wide. Your arms alongside. Maybe you snuggle your shoulders underneath you a little bit. Just to open up the chest a little, allow the shoulders to really drop a little bit more deeply into the floor. And then just allow the body to relax. As you scan through, beginning at the toes and through your feet and ankles, up through the calves and shins, the knees, and the upper parts of your legs, the quads and hamstrings. Just allow those parts of the body to relax. Let your hips get heavy into the floor. Notice the belly as it rises and falls with each breath in and with each breath out. Relax your back into the ground. Allow the chest to soften. The shoulders, once again, just to melt into the ground. Your arms to go long. Relax your jaw, your face, all the way up to the top of your head. Just simply relax the body. Focus on your breath. Feel the breath come in. Feel it as you exhale. Simply focus on the breath. Though the mind might start to wander, as it often does, just let those thoughts go and return your attention back to your breath. Feeling the inhale and feeling the exhale. And then slowly start to bring a little awareness back into the breath, lengthening the inhales, lengthening the exhales, bringing awareness back into the body by allowing those small movements in your toes and fingers, ankles and wrists. If you'd like to take a morning stretch, you're more than welcome to. And if you would like, feel free to roll onto one side, using your arm as a pillow for fetal pose. Allow yourself that big, nourishing breath in through your nose, and that big exhale of release. And then slowly press yourself up to a seat. We'll bring our hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and just close our eyes for a moment. Sitting nice and tall, feeling the strength of the back and the spine. Once again, return to the breath. And just simply spend the next 30 seconds or so focusing on the breath in and focusing on the breath out. Feeling the sensation of the air as it passes in each direction. And again, the mind might wander, but just gently bring it back. Bring it back to the breath. Focus on your inhale and the feeling of the breath as it passes through the nostrils. Noticing the feeling of the exhale. And any sensations as the breath passes. And then allow yourself to notice how you feel. Notice how your body feels. But notice the peace you've created through your practice. It's been a great honor to be with you this evening. Pleasure to guide you through your practice. Thank you for that opportunity. All that is light, love, and peace in me sees, honors, and respects all that is light, love, and peace in you. We'll bring our hands to our third eye center, that seat of intuition. Take one more big breath in. We'll exhale, bowing. Namaste.